Hey guys, Mark from Gunpla Network. Today I'm bringing you another video. This is the second one I'll be doing now. It's the Gunpla Network Australian Expo on the road sort of video. So just the past week finished. 22nd. No, hang on. Like yesterday, day before, Sunday here in Australia, it finished. It ran from the 11th of January until the 22nd of January. Hobbyco and Bandai partnered together again. We had one in 2018, and so we finally got another one. Hopefully it'll be a yearly event, maybe even moving across the country. We'll see what happens. It's so you get to see a ton of kits, new kits, existing. Like sometimes they'll show a full range of the the master grades, real grades, or just the full armor double Zeta that's coming up. We had a pre-production model of that sent out. Ryan from Hobbyco got to build, and that was really cool looking. I'll show you some photos in the video and we'll talk about that. I put them up on the Instagram already. And yeah, this was just a really cool held in a shopping centre at Chatswood, Westfield here in Australia. It's a really cool event. You just get to hang around, see Gunpla. They had kind of like a big U-shaped cabinets going on. They had some figurized stuff. They had an area that you could build in, and that was mainly aimed at newcomers or beginners. So they had the beginner, I think it was the RX-78 kit. I didn't do it. And I took my son to the expo. He loved it. He's only 4.5. He wanted to build something, but probably next year, if we do another one, 2021, I'll take him with me and he can build his first kit there, and then we'll buy some, which I'm sure his mother will be pleased about. So it's a really good event. I'm going to show you some video footage now. I won't talk through the whole thing, but I might just jump in and narrate a couple of sections that you can, just to give you some notes. You had the option to buy Expo Limited kits, which were like the Master Grade Psycho Zaku Vakar, which was kind of like a half clear kit, like red and blue clears, so you could see through to the inner frame, or some full-on clears like a high new Vakar. That had just a completely clear armor and all you could see was the inner frame. So there was tons of stuff, tons and tons of stuff. Big thanks to Hobbyco for sponsoring or partnering with Bandai to bring that event here, because if you're wondering how this happens in your local country, obviously it'll come down to things like sales, but it also relies on having someone in your country to help bring that event in on your behalf. So if you don't have one, much like the GBWC, you need, I don't know if it's a shop specifically, but Hobbyco here do it. They help bring in the events and partner with Bandai and work very closely with them to bring those in. So couldn't happen without them. So thanks to Ryan and Hobbyco and all of the the guys who helped out building kits and setting up and stuff like that. So alright, we'll get to the video now, and I'll catch you later. Alright, limited item cabinet. So really, while the Expo shows you a ton of stuff, what it's all about is you can get these Expo limited kits, and a lot of them are clear and not to everyone's taste, not mine either, but I was quite impressed when building one this year. You got your Poochie guys or Petite guys, the 00 Diver Ace, clear HG, Harrows, your 00 Quanta RG, the RG Sinanju clear, the 00 Verkar clear, which is really cool. Actually, I dig that one. There's the beast that I built. It's the Master Grade Psycho Zaku Verkar. Huge boy compared to everyone else, even like outclasses the XS and stuff. There's your Wing Gundam Fenice, the new Verkar and the high new Verkar clear mechanicals, as well as the 007 sword that was there at the MG. And you can see the X here in the background. Top down view of the cabinet. So you can either get your full on clear, semi clears, half clears, like something to suit everyone. They, being limited items, they will attract a higher price, you know, so don't freak out when you see the price tags on these things. Okay, we got some limited edition SDs with a Tall Geese and a Tall Geese 3. More limiteds. I'm not a huge SD fan. We can see the Trion 3 in the background there, clear HG, semi-translucent HG. Then this was cool. These are kind of like a rehash. You could buy these at GBWC last year. They're limited, but they had some left over here in Australia, so they put those out for sale again. So you can either have, there's the Amatsamina Expo, which has the gold, like blingy gold frame. You could get the Season 1 or the Season 2 clear HGs, and you remember I reviewed one last year, you know, from 00 Gundam. That was really cool. okay. Now this is not Gunpla. I understand we don't usually show it, but it's a special thing. Built and painted by Mr. Aaron Simmons, aka Weathered As, who was the GBWC Australian champion 2 years in a row. These are the 30-minute mission kits. So Hobbyco asked him, here you go, take the full range of kits and do something for us. So he did these 2 diorama bases in pretty short time. So it just goes to show his skill work. You can find his Instagram at Weathered As, and yeah, he does commission work if you want some of this sort of stuff. But those 30-minute mission kits look really sick. Onto the real grades. One of my favourite lines. So you got your Exia, the 00 Quant, and 00 has had a fail. He's fallen over. Strike Freedom, the Destiny. There's your Shazaku too. That was number 2 in the line. And then latest in the line, the new, the Suzabi. New again. Now the new has like all the funnels on a set. The Banshee and the Unicorn full armor. So that's most of them. Obviously not all, but most. Now, I'm sorry if this looks kind of dark. It's actually really bright inside and my camera was struggling to take a full-on well-lit picture of this this place here. But there's your Gundam Exia. I don't even know what scale you would call that, but it was 3 meters tall. And it does light up, but watching the guys actually... Oh, there we go. Lighting fix. Watching the guys assemble this, it came in pieces, was really funny because you had guys climbing up on its back, hand me the arm. Yeah, really cool though. Alright, here we go. This was the builders area I was talking about. So mums, dads, kids, first timers, if you've never built one, you wanted to see what it was all about, you can come build one. It was pretty awesome. I like that Hobbyco do this stuff. So at every event they run or host, and there'll be people there from the shop who are there to help you. They provide the nippers, sandpaper, knives, everything, so you can crack out. And these kits are a bit better than the first ones I saw like a few years ago. And they're really cool. So there's the stuff, you can see even a couple of mega sizes in. Here's the sales booth. Hey, wave guys, yeah, thanks. Yeah, that was really cool. If you head around the side, we've just got some more information. move over, and this is the history of Gundam. I love it, because obviously this is our 40 years of Gundam this year, 40th anniversary. Starting with the original. And then you move on to Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam, which quickly became a favourite of mine. Like 1985, I was only 3 when that came out, and I didn't see Gundam too many years later. Double Zeta Gundam, 86. And then it was a long stretch to Victory Gundam in 93. Mobile Suit Fighter G, personal favourite. Wing, I think everyone in the in America started with Wing because it was on Toonami. After War Gundam X, Turn A Gundam, not my personal preference. I'm waiting for someone to change my mind. Gundam Seed Destiny, 00. 00 is really cool. I enjoy 00, the 2 seasons in the movie. The SDs. And it's just interesting, this entire wall, as you walk along and look at it. Bill Fighters. I do enjoy Bill Fighters, the original. You see that... Oh, and we've got the Rico NG movie coming up. You see that you've got... as it's evolved, you see the animation differences. Iron-Blooded Orphans Season 1 and 2 were epic. I'm hoping for a prequel with the 300-year war. The war 300 years ago. Calamity War. Unicorn, you see, great stuff. And then just, all the way down to Re-Rise in 2019. Hey, there's Yukon. Watch those boxes, man. So this is like a last little look at what's left around. So the Bandai Spirits Hobby Exhibition. You can see here, this is all the Figure Eyes standard stuff. If I can get my light to stop flaring. And this is, I do want to get these eventually. The Ultraman Figure Eyes standards look amazing. Netflix did a great job with this. It all looks awesome. So, bringing Ultraman for a new generation. The one on the bottom left there was the latest release, and the back top left, if you pause, is actually a coming one, which we should see in Season 2, hopefully. And then some little figures down the end there. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for the expo. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you next time.